Am I in there?
Yep.
All right, so it is annual chili cook-off time. And we are going to enter the chili cook-off for the first time. Last year we went just to see what everybody else brought in for good, what do they call it? Hanging out. So this year we're going to enter our chili, which is a smoked brisket sweet chili. Should be pretty good. So obviously the first thing to do is to make coffee. Okay, step one is done. We got coffee. Next step is to get the smoker up to temp. We're going to smoke at 225 degrees. So, let's get that going. To 225, perfect. So we're going to do apple, 225, more coffee, and then we will get the brisket ready to go. Okay, so the smoker is ready to smoke, and that's heating up, ready to go. Next is our brisket, nice and fresh. Came from a neighbor about 2 miles down the road, 1023. So she's good and fresh as well. So very, very simple. So our goal is to reach an internal temperature of about 160, and then we're going to take it off, we're going to wrap it up, and then we're going to let it just sit in the smoker overnight at the lowest temperature that it sits, just to keep it warm. When we do a brisket, I consider it to be about a 24-hour process. I just try and keep things clean. I'll wash my hands probably 15 times by the time we're done. So what we're going to do is add pepper. I think I usually do the salt first, but that's okay. As much as a perfectionist as I am. Okay, we're good and salt and peppered. I wonder if it's going to fit on one rack. I think it will. Usually I have to cut it in two. There's the tip, I think is what they call it, that I usually cut off. I think we're good. We've been using this and it's been working out really well. Works really good, so we're going to use this, and I'll probably also put the one for the smoker in the thinner end so we can get the temp on both sides. So we're just going to take our thermometer, we're going to poke it into the thickest part of the meat. Come on, baby! And that works via Bluetooth, and the crazy thing is, I can pick this up with that all the way to the shop. So that's crazy. Keep an eye on your meat. Let all the smoke and the heat out. It hurts my feelers. Kind of fits a little tight. It'll probably shrink up a little bit as things cook and go here. So next thing to do is I'm going to put water in the water pan. Okay, we've got about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and some hot water that we're going to put in there. Okay, we're at 32 degrees. Looks like a good start to a good day. And our goal is to get to 160. we've been focused on getting some of these trees down. And so these guys are down. And it's really opening things up. So a couple concerns, or a couple goals that we have in mind is, one, getting more sunlight in so we can have some grass growing and not just all pine needles. And then for the overall health of the forest, there's just too many trees competing for water and nutrients. So some of them have got to go. If you've been watching this channel, you probably already know that. But if you're first time here, that's why we're doing this. The one of these also is very prone to forest fires and being a big issue. So as beautiful as that tree was, we cut that one down too. So I think we've got some good practice, and today I think we've honed in the skills, and we're going to move on to some of the highest risk trees. It was close. There we go. All right, next up is a dead tree that is literally on the right next to the cabin. Oh, do you want to hit record?
I'll be the record button hitter.
Okay. So, yes, dead trees are great for wildlife, great for woodpeckers, great for lots of things. But last summer, what happened? I feel like I'm yelling. Am I yelling?
A little loud. You got some ear covers on.
There's a tree just like that on the other side. No wind in the middle of summer, just went boom. So, being so close to the cabin, do we want it falling on the cabin? Nay, nay. There are plenty of these trees in the forest for bugs and birds to make homes of, so this one is now off limits. All right, pretty close, huh? That's a dead tree. All right, next up is this beetle kill. It was fine last year, and then last summer the beetles got to it. And so we need to get that one down so we can burn all the limbs, which is where all the beetles are right now. And this guy, we have a slight breeze, but it's kind of working towards our advantage. So this one, we've got the propane tank is right there. The cabin is over there. Lisa's hiding over there. We've got the fence, the electric fence over there. And we've got a camera over there, which I'm going to try not to hit. So my goal is right on that pipe, which is where a satellite dish used to be. So that's what I'm going to aim for. I'm going to aim a little right. So if the wind pushes it left, it doesn't take out that camera on that tree, which is where we watch all the deer during the summer. You guys okay? All right, so here's the post and there's the tree. So I'd say we're about 9 inches off. That's a huge win. I was getting a little nervous there because the wind, I think it started leaning back and Lisa was back there, so I was going to reset and put a wedge in to help it go this way, which is the way the wind is going. So it must have just been one of those lean back and forth things. And then I went to do that, and then I could see it started to fall, so I just let it go. So that's cool. And here's a big reason if a tree has beetle kill, you want to get to it. So this is where it probably would have broke anyway. It's all soft and rotten. And you want to control where that falls. We didn't want to just let it fall wherever it may land, because chances of it hitting the cabin, although it's small, that's too big.
It really opened that up now, so that's where we're going to put our horseshoe game.
Oh, up there off the road? I want everything to be down by the fire pit.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Random conversations. All right, so that went pretty good. I was getting nervous because I could see it was starting to lean back.
Yeah.
And you were right behind me. Next time, try to be on the side. I'm going to be out a dangerous way.
Gotcha. That looks really brittle.
It broke about a quarter of the way down.
Oh.
So it was rotten. So all the beetles are currently living in that, all the branches, so we need to get that burned today.
Yeah. Well, it's
and I think that's
the bark too, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm not a biologist, so I don't know.
Well, we'll peel some back. We'll see if we
But
can see them.
From what everybody says, it's in the limbs.
Oh.
So that's number one to get processed, is that tree, and then the little guy, because it got beetle kill too.
Oh, the other one you just found?
The first little guy.
Oh.
little guy.
Oh, gotcha.
Like the little guy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And I think that's it for today. I think it's just cleaning this stuff up.
How about that big leaner?
Leaners can stay.
That's not going to go onto the corner of the garden?
It's fine.
Flower?
No, I don't like cutting a bunch of trees down is not our thing. It's just opening things up, getting rid of the problem children,
okay,
and letting some more sunlight in, making sure that the healthy trees are not competing for nutrients and water with the little trees or the sick trees. overall health of the forest and fire safety is number one. Okay, next up is this outhouse. I think, well, if you've watched the channel before, you've seen the outhouse, but there it is in all of its glory. And it's been here since the fellow that, to my understanding, since the guy that built the cabin, he originally put this here as he was living, I think probably in a camper or trailer, as he built the cabin, and then this was the outhouse. Okay, so what I'm hoping is that we can dig, well, hopefully around the base here, get these rocks out of here. Well, I guess we'd want to lift it up kind of from its side because of the roof. So if I do it from the back, that's going to be in the way. Same with the front. So maybe change the plans and we'll try and get the forks underneath on this side. Maybe lift it up just a smidge, put some 2x4s in there to give us some more space, and then give it another go from
square.
Good news is that went easier than I thought it was going to, so there's that.
I'm good luck.
You're beautiful. Has anybody ever been so careful about an old outhouse and moving it?
Hello there, neighbor.
Hey, are you accepting outhouse deliveries today?
Well, absolutely. Do I have someone that has one they'd like to rid their property of?
Quite possibly. I just wanted to make sure you were home. Do you have forks on your tractor?
I do. I could come get it. You want me to come get it?
No. We're going to deliver.
Okay.
We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
The neighbor's home.
And he is super excited to get this outhouse.
I actually don't think that I've heard him so jolly before,
I know.
to be quite honest. Okay, so now we know that it's worth going through the trouble of putting this on there. What I think we'll do is get a couple more like that and put here. I actually want it closer to the end to pull the weight up off from the Defender, from 6R. So if we can get it, my goal is kind of like right in here,
Okay.
which will help pull that weight up.
But more in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think instead of doing the pallet, which I think will be a little janky, if we can put 2x4s or maybe get some 4x4s if they're not too long to go this way so that the forks on the tractor can just come in and out.
Yeah, because you definitely got room.
And then it gives us some height. And we'll use the strap We'll take it one at a time. We're gonna go get some 4x4s. Hang tight.
It's just there's dirt in the way.
There's dirt or there's crap. Now it's compost. So let's don't get any slivers. My thought is we'll unstrap this and shimmy this off.
Okay.
What does he always tell me?
Well, if it's gonna lean or fall, it's gonna come your way because we're on an angle. Just FYI.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
And the wind's blowing that way, huh? Double whammy.
Doesn't it always blow that way?
And the last guy that was here used the backside. He had a target back there and used that for target practice. You wouldn't want to be in there.
So there's some great air circulation going on in this outhouse.
The door still isn't shut. What kind of a crappy deal is this?
What if we
Well,
add
at least it sounds good.
What if we add a pallet underneath there on that side? Oh wow.
Okay, hold on. What do you think John and Bridget are saying right now?
Well,
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Okay,
you did all that. Alright, so it's centered on that one. But that one's pushed back a bit.
Maria wants to make sure she's in the shot, so
I told her to say hi to everybody.
there you go.
Hope she's smiling.
Nice and proud. Acting like she doesn't know what's going on. Move. And then you move, I put you in the shot and you take off. I've got 2 more. I don't know where they're at currently.
Oh.
We've got all 4 points pulling in opposite directions at roughly a 45-degree angle. I didn't get out the angle finder. So
We're going to be jiggling down the road.
that's some tight shit right there. I think we're good. So it's going to cook overnight, still staying at the 95 degrees. It's been, I'm going to estimate 7.5 plus hours. The temperature was 154 for like an hour, but then we finally figured out that the little Bluetooth temperature thing, the battery was low in it. So maybe it's off. But if you cook it slow over a long period of time, you just can't screw it up. It's super easy to do. So we're going to take her out. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Yeah, she says she's happy. Everything is good. Nothing is off here. All right.
Look at that crust.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, see it shrunk up and fit on that rack. Perfect. All right, Lisa, if you would be kind enough to get the door. And then we're going to put the paper that it came out of, I've rinsed it off. We're going to put that back over it. And then we're going to wrap it again in tin foil so she's good and sealed up so no moisture escapes. And then it's going to cook all night at that 95 degrees. Good?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a camera person, so we're making two. And we didn't have a camera person to record when Lisa made the chili. We got to the end of smoking the brisket, and then we got to this. Gonna need to get a camera person so we don't forget to record stuff. But in any case, Lisa, why don't you give them a real quick download of what's in the chili, and then we'll show them what happened when we went to the chili cook-off.
Oh my gosh. Okay. There's
Smoked brisket.
smoked brisket, which when he makes brisket, it's always delicious.
Oh, stop.
Corn, black or kidney beans, black beans, canned tomatoes.
If you're getting a blank, let me know. Don't taste it.
No, I'm getting a
You're
look.
looking at it?
Oh, onion,
So here's what we did. Can I tell more?
green chilies,
I don't want to cut you off.
paprika, smoked paprika, chili powder. It's got a little heat.
Yeah, a little. Not like a lot. So we went to Google. I know. And we looked up award-winning smoked brisket recipe. There were two primary ones that we found. We picked the one that we thought sounded the best, and we made it. And you know what happened? Where's the thing? You know what happened? This is what happened. Does the camera see that?
I think so.
What happened, Lisa? What's the saying in case they can't see it? Because I can't see what they can see.
We got first place.
First
in the
place, baby!
chili contest.
That's right. That chili right there. Uno number 1. I don't think that's Spanish, but
Who knows?
but I know how to say tequila. Does that count? All right, so we're going to eat our dinner. This is a wrap for this video. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. It's kind of a mix of a whole lot of things that we did.
Yeah.
As normal, because we kind of got to roll with the weather. And I'm hoping that the next video, which will probably be in a couple weeks, will be the inside of the cabin, because Lisa just finished it, and it is amazing. You guys have a good couple weeks.
See ya.